We call this event a commencement because it is the beginning of something new, a new stage in the lives of those receiving their degrees today. So the event looks to the future, but at the same time, it is filled with many traditions from the past. Perhaps the most obvious tradition is the academic regalia worn by faculty and graduates. The square cap, also known as a mortarboard, worn by graduates, for example, originated in Oxford in the 12th century. Another is the academic hood, which is worn by those who have received or are receiving the master's or doctorate degrees. The colors inside the hood indicate which institution granted the degree. It is said that students would drop gold coins into these hoods to pay for their lessons. This and other traditions, such as the ceremonial mace and the President's Medal, are described in your program booklet. For many years, one of the most popular traditions in America has been a musical one. Graduates enter the commencement ceremony, marching to Edward Elgar's famous work, I know you know it, Pomp and Circumstance. We observe that tradition today. But we know that none of us get to these milestones in our lives alone. Our graduates commence today due to the care, nurturing, and work done by the faculty and staff at William Patterson University. Please join me in welcoming and thanking the dedicated members of our faculty and staff. Candidates for the College of Education and the College of Business of William Patterson University.
At this time, please welcome members of the Platform Party, members of the Board of Trustees, Provost Powers, University Mace Bearer Dr. Sandeep Maheshwari, and President Richard J. Heldobler.
Good evening, William Patterson. Will the graduates in the stage party please be seated? As president of William Patterson University, I welcome you to the 203rd commencement exercises of the William Patterson University of New Jersey. Will members of the graduating class and members in the audience who are serving or have served in our military forces, please stand and let us thank you for your service. Would everyone else who is willing or able please join them and stand for the national anthem, which will be sung by Jessica Jacob, who will receive her Doctor of Education in Leadership today.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, and please be seated. I'm pleased to introduce the members of the Platform Party. Would members of the Platform Party please stand and remain standing as I read your name? I ask that the audience hold their applause until all have been introduced. In the third row, beginning from the far left, Francisco Diaz, Associate Vice President for Student Development. Stephen Quinn, Associate Vice President, University Admissions. James Shelley, Associate Vice President, Administration. Brian Colvin, Associate Vice President, Controller. Beth Walkley, Associate Vice President, Budget and Fiscal Planning. Susan Astorita, Assistant Vice President for Registration Services. Dr. George Kasenga, Vice President for Enrollment Management. Kirsten Loverkite, Vice President for Administration and Finance and Chief Financial Officer. Dr. Sandra Diaz, Vice President for Institutional Advancement. Dr. Allison Boucher-Jarvis, Vice President for Human Resources. Dr. Melissa Reardon-Henry, General Counsel. Dr. Jill Guzman, Chief Wellness Officer. Dr. Gammon Bartle, Chief Information Officer. Carol Quadrado, Associate Vice President for Government and University Relations. In the second row, beginning from the far left, Roy Garcia, Assistant Vice President, Alumni Engagement and Philanthropy. Lauren Rosori Cedeno, Associate Dean, College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Dr. Jana Hill, Associate Dean, College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Dr. Melakamu Zaleka, Associate Dean of the College of Science and Health. Dr. Minerva Gutman, Founding Associate Dean, School of Nursing, College of Science and Health. Dr. Kara Rabbit, Associate Provost for Academic Initiatives and Adult and Professional Studies. Dr. Loretta McLaughlin-Vignier, Chief of Staff to the President and the Board of Trustees. Dr. Eileen Lubeck, Associate Vice President and Dean of Students. Dr. Barbara Andrew, Dean of Honors College. Dr. Edward Owosu Ansah, Dean of the Chang Library. Dr. Mickey Camarada, Vice President for Student Development. Stuart Goldstein, Vice President for Marketing and Public Relations. Dr. Jean Arnold, Chief Diversity Officer. In the first row from the far left, Aaron Stanley, Treasurer for the William Patterson University Alumni Association. Dr. Venkat Sharma, Dean of the College of Science and Health. Dr. Wartina Davis, Dean of the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Dr. Martin Gritch, Associate Dean of the Cotsakos College of Business. Dr. Anthony Boren, Dean of the Cotsakos College of Business. Dr. Amy Ginsberg, Dean of the College of Education. Dr. Joshua Powers, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. Rachel Hayek, Student Trustee. Mark Medley, our student speaker graduating with a doctorate in education leadership. Dr. Sandeep Maharashi, Professor, Department of Mathematics, and the Mace Bearer. Dr. Jonathan Lincoln, Associate Provost for Curriculum and International Education. Please join me in thanking them for their service and being here today. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to recognize Brandon Canavino, who carried our university gaffelon. Brandon, please stand. He was selected by the deans from the College of Business for this honor and is receiving a master's in business education. Please give him a round of applause. Brandon, congratulations. Thank you. Now I would like to present Mark Medley, who will address the graduating class. He is graduating today with a doctor in education and leadership. His research focused on parental involvement and disparities in English language arts achievement among African American students in New Jersey. A seasoned educator and administrator, he currently serves as a principal after beginning his career in education in 1983 and later returning to the field following a successful tenure in corporate roles at AT&T. Mark is also an adjunct professor at William Patterson University and an experienced radio host of the Reading Circle with Mark Medley on WP 88.7 FM. His professional and community contributions have earned him numerous honors, including Teacher of the Year recognition from the New Jersey Department of Education. In addition to his academic and professional work, he is actively involved in civic and service organizations, reflecting his long-standing commitment to education and community engagement. Please join me in welcoming Mark to the podium.
Good evening. President Hal Dobler, Provost Powers, members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty and administration, honored guests, families and friends, and most importantly, the remarkable class of 2026 of William Patterson University. It is both an honor and a profound privilege to stand before you today. Today is not just a celebration of degrees. It is a celebration of perseverance, sacrifice, and purpose. The audience is different. You are not first-time graduates stepping into the unknown. Many of you are earning your second, third, and even fourth degree. You are educators, leaders, entrepreneurs, administrators, parents, and professionals who chose, despite full lives, to further your education, to grow, to rise, and be a lifelong learner. You did not arrive here by accident. You arrived here after long days that turned into longer nights, after balancing careers, families, responsibilities, and expectations, after moments of doubt when quitting may have seemed easier than continuing, and yet you continued. That is what makes this moment extraordinary. Today, we also recognize that none of us made this journey alone. Behind every graduate on this field stands a network of support. Family members who sacrificed, friends who encouraged, mentors who guided, professors who challenged, and communities who believed in us even when we questioned ourselves. Take a moment right now to think about those individuals. We owe them our gratitude, not just for helping us succeed, but for reminding us of who we are capable of becoming. This is a full circle moment for me because I was the commencement speaker 50 years ago at my class of 1976 8th grade graduation. As graduates of the College of Education and the Christos M. Cotsakos College of Business, you represent two powerful forces in society, those who shape minds and those who shape systems. Educators build the future one student at a time. Business leaders shape the structures, opportunities, and innovations that define our world. And yet, despite these different paths, at the intersection of both fields lies a deeper responsibility, one that goes beyond knowledge and skill. We share a common purpose, and that is for us to make things better than we found them, to make life better for others. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. reminds us the function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. In a world that often feels divided by ideology, by economics, by access, by opportunity, we are reminded of the words of John F. Kennedy, who said, "So let us not be blind to our differences, but let us also direct attention to our common interests and to the means by which those differences can be resolved." Our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this small planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's future. That message is just as relevant in 2026 as it was in 1963. Because whether you are leading a classroom or leading a corporation, whether you are shaping policy or shaping practice, you are being called to lead with understanding, with compassion, and with purpose. And what is that purpose? Quoting Dr. King again, he reminds us that purpose begins with thought, deep, disciplined, and intentional thought. He said, "Rarely do we find men who willingly engage in hard, solid thinking. There is an almost universal quest for easy answers and half-baked solutions. Nothing pains some people more than having to think." 63 years ago, John F. Kennedy challenged us to seek peace when he said during his commencement address at American University, "I am talking about genuine peace, the kind of peace that makes life on earth worth living, the kind that enables men and nations to grow and to hope and to build a better life for their children. Graduates, that better life is now in our hands." In classrooms where students are searching for direction, in boardrooms where decisions impact communities, in conversations where voices need to be heard, We are the ones who will create environments where people can grow, hope, and thrive. But let us be clear, this work will not always be easy. There will be moments when progress feels slow, moments when your voice is challenged, moments when the weight of responsibility feels overwhelming. In those moments, remember this: you have already done something difficult. You chose growth when comfort was an option. You chose discipline when excuses were available. You chose purpose when distraction was everywhere. That same resilience will carry you forward. We must do our part to build a world of peace where the weak are safe and the strong are just. As graduates of William Paterson University, we are not helpless before that task or hopeless of its success. Let that be our charge. Be the educator who refuses to give up on a student. Be the leader who makes ethical decisions when no one is watching. Be the professional who understands that success is not just measured in profits, but in impact. Class of 2026, as you walk across this stage, remember this: this degree is not just a credential. It is a responsibility to lead, a responsibility to serve, a responsibility to uplift others as we climb, and most importantly, a responsibility to never stop growing. Congratulations to each and every one of you. To your families, your supporters, and your communities, thank you for sharing these incredible individuals with the world. And to the graduates, I quote Louise Hay, an American motivational speaker and author, when she says, "I think about the way a river works. It does not force its way to the ocean in a straight, desperate line. It moves around rocks. It slows in certain places. It widens. It narrows. It takes the long way sometimes, but it always arrives. And you are that river. You are not stuck. You are not lost. You are moving. Even in the moments it feels like you are standing still, even the still water is gathering depth. Even the pause is part of the journey. So I want to close today with a love letter of sorts to the part of you that has been holding on, the part that has been doing the work in the dark, trusting without evidence, hoping without guarantees, showing up on the days when showing up felt like the hardest thing in the world. I want to speak directly to that part of you and say, what you have been carrying has not been wasted. The waiting has not been wasted. The heartbreak has not been wasted. The starting over has not been wasted. Every single chapter of your story, including the difficult ones, especially the difficult ones, has been part of the preparation, and you are more ready than you know. Go forward with courage. Go forward with purpose. And go forward knowing that your journey, your impact, is just beginning. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Mark. Soon to be Dr. Mark. Congratulations on your degree. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, faculty, administration, staff, and students, I offer my enthusiastic congratulations to each and every member of the William Paterson University graduate class of 2026. It's wonderful to have you all here together, somewhat dry, with your family and friends to celebrate your tremendous accomplishment. So welcome to everyone with us here on campus and to all of you who are watching online. I want to extend a special welcome to everyone who is making their first visit to campus for this very special occasion. I certainly hope it is not the last. We are glad you are here. If you are a WP Online graduate and it is your first time on campus, and if you are willing and able, please stand so we can welcome you to campus. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please be seated. To all of the graduates, You truly embody the William Patterson mission to educate and put degrees in the hands of students who are changing the social fabric of New Jersey and our nation. Your successful pursuit of an advanced degree speaks to a special determination to advance in your chosen field and to make an even greater impact on your career, your family, and your community. As graduate students, your new degrees build on your successful record of undergraduate work, as well as all of the career and life experiences that have filled your life in the interim. This incredible, powerful combination of degrees will propel you forward to greater heights in both your professional and personal lives. For you have now achieved something that only about 14% of American adults have: earning an advanced degree. I encourage you to use your new status for the good of your communities, as well as for the benefit of your professions as holders of advanced degrees. Colleagues and neighbors will look to you to help to make things better in your community groups, local governments, and places of worships, as well as your companies and organizations. Your William Patterson experience has also reaffirmed a fundamental truth that we tend to appreciate more and more over time. None of us achieve great things completely on our own. So let's take a moment to thank everyone who helped us get here today. To all the families and friends out there, to the spouses, to the partners, to the children. Today's commencement is a payoff of a lot of your hard work and sacrifice, as well as that of your graduate. It is clear that it has all been worth it. The degree that your graduate will soon be awarded also represents your support and your encouragement, to which have been essential to their success. So if you are willing and you are able, will the parents and the guardians in the audience please rise and please remain standing? Will the grandparents in the audience please rise and remain standing? Will the spouses and the partners and the children of our graduates please rise and remain standing? Will anyone who has supported these graduates please stand and remain standing? Graduates, join me in thanking your support network. Thank you. You all deserve honorary degrees. Please be seated. I want to encourage today's graduates to think deeply about the world you live in, and more importantly, the kind of world you want to live in. What will your role be in making that happen? How will you use your new degree to help us get there? Whatever your answer, you can be sure that the world needs the kind of talent and dedication that you have to offer. The willpower that got you to where you are today, along with those specialized skills you have acquired here at William Patterson. We need educated and enlightened professionals to power our economy, to volunteer in our community, and to serve others in need. Former First Lady Michelle Obama said, quote, "Don't ever underestimate the importance you can have, because history has shown us that courage can be contagious and hope can take on a life of its own. By enrolling at William Patterson, you have already shown that you have the courage to try, to commit to making a better life. And by graduating, you have earned something that is one of the greatest lights of hope our country has ever known: an advanced degree. Your new degree is a kind of a golden ticket that will bring you a better, more prosperous life, and with it, greater responsibility to help others. Contemporary life is constantly teaching us hard but valuable lessons about disparities of economic opportunity, justice, and health in too many of our communities. May we all learn from these lessons and commit our talent, skill, and energy to building a better, healthier, and more just world. It is vitally important work, and you all have a part to play in it. And as you do, I also hope that you will make room for lots of laughter and friendship, dancing, singing, a lot of great food, and time with loved ones. In short, lots of the things that bring you joy. You so deserve a happy, productive life defined by these pleasures and by those who love you. Today, you will be awarded the degree that you have earned, along with the rights and responsibilities and privileges that go along with it. I just want to take a moment to highlight one of those responsibilities, which I think is especially critical to the future of our state, our nation, and our world. We find ourselves at a point in history where we have become so polarized in many ways that it is increasingly difficult for us to listen to one another, let alone hear each other in a genuine effort to understand those different from ourselves. Whether on campus or online, you have all learned at one of the most diverse universities in New Jersey. It is my hope and our expectation that you have also learned to better appreciate and respect those who look, think, and love differently than yourselves, and that you recognize that you are deserving of the same respect of others. On that note, I'd like to leave with a few final thoughts. Former Secretary of Housing and Urban Development and current president of the Latino Community Foundation, Julian Castro, said, "In the end, the American dream is not a sprint or even a marathon, but a relay. Our families don't always cross the finish line in the span of one generation, but each generation passes on to the next the fruit of their labor. In truth, there will always be another finishing line. But today, you have taken the baton from those who came before you, the fruits of their labor and your own, and made the most of the opportunity, having already crossed one finish line as an undergraduate, and now have crossed another very important line in earning an advanced degree. So yes, raise your hands and arms in celebration. But while you do, prepare to carry that. Think about who you will pass it to. And William Patterson knows that you'll make it. Finally, I'd like to leave you with what I have come to call Hell-Dobler's last lesson, which is simply this. Of all the successful people that I've had the privilege of meeting in my life, not a single one has ever attributed that success to material things. Instead, they've credited a person, whether a family member, a professor, a mentor, or all of the above. So be sure to nurture those relationships and remind those people of what they mean to you and strive to be that person for others. Above all, I ask that you remember this. We know what kindness looks like and feels like. We know what caring for others looks and feels like. We know what dignity and integrity looks and feels like. While I am very confident that our faculty have prepared you to be successful in your career pursuits, we also, above all, want you to be good humans to your family, to your neighbors, and to those who look, worship, and love differently than you do. And as our Spirit song lyrics state, I'll stand for you, and you will stand for me as William Patterson pioneers. And finally, I urge you to remember these wise words from my favorite lullaby, Everything is Possible. The only measure of your words and your deeds is the love you leave behind when you're gone. And now, I am as eager as you are to hand those degrees to you. But before I do, I want to conclude by demonstrating what willpower really looks like up and close and in person. So, to the William Patterson class of 2026, for those of you who are willing and able, if you are the first in your family to have gone to college as an undergraduate or graduate, please stand and remain standing. If you speak more than one language, please stand. If you are a veteran or an active duty military member, please stand. If you or your parents are immigrants, stand and remain standing. If you are a parent or a guardian, please stand. If you worked a job while getting your degree, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, willpower in person. Congratulations to the class of 2026. We can't wait to see what you do out in the world. Thank you. Please be seated. And now I'd like to introduce William Patterson University alum Aaron Stanley of the class of 1998. Aaron graduated from William Patterson University with a BS in Business Administration and earned his MBA in 2011 from Morgan State University. He has served as a member of the William Patterson's Alumni Association's Executive Council since 2023 and is the current treasurer. Aaron is the principal consultant at Genpact, a global advanced technology solutions company. Please join me in welcoming Aaron to the podium.
Good evening. So glad to see everyone out here to celebrate your major achievement, regardless of the weather. So happy to see you. Thank you for coming out. Thank you, President Hal Doppler, members of the Board of Trustees, the graduates, family, and friends. I am pleased to bring you greetings. I am honored to congratulate the members of the class of 2026 and join the rest of the university community as we recognize your achievements. When President Hal Doppler confers your degrees, you will officially become a William Patterson alumni, and I am proud as an executive board member of the William Patterson Alumni Association to welcome you to the community of more than 93,000 pioneers who live throughout New Jersey, the nation, and the world, and proudly represent our institution as accomplished leaders in every profession. I know each of you will find continued success, as I have, because William Patterson graduates, we have a unique quality about us that separates us from others. The qualities in part came from the education we received here, from the relationships we built with the professionals that work here, that we have built with exceptional faculty, staff, mentors. I love investing in the students and seeing you succeed. Invested my 25 years of experience in you, so I definitely care about what you do with your degree. It's not just getting it, but like President Hal Doppler was saying, is what you do with it. And I've all the confidence in the world that you'll soar and do many great things. Please know that William Patterson will continue to support you, celebrate your achievements, value your involvement. Please remember that we need you too. So think about the graduates that's going to follow you in future years and how we as alumni can positively impact future generations of pioneers. It's all about building a legacy. I could tell you from being in investment management for 25 years that it's not just about what you know, it's about community, it's about relationships. So that's why I'm up here to see if I could encourage you to get involved with the Alumni Executive Council as we stay engaged with the William Patterson community. I encourage you to remain involved with your alma mater and maintain strong connections to William Patterson, as I and many other alumni do. We look forward to welcoming you back to the campus for reconnecting at regional alumni events so we can continue to share our experiences and make new William Patterson memories. Your alma mater looks forward to hearing about your great successes and achievements. And now, I will step off this dais so that I, along with alumni Roy Garcia, Assistant Vice President for Alumni Engagement and Philanthropy, can present each of you with your first William Patterson lapel pin right after you receive your degree as the newest member of the Alumni Association. I hope you will wear your pin proudly, and of course, congratulations on this joyous day. I wish you all well.
Thank you, Aaron. I now invite Provost Powers to come to the podium for the presentation of the candidates.
Thank you. I want to remind all the graduates that the President will officially confer your degree after all of you have come forward to be recognized. Your degree remains unconferred until this important action is taken by the President. I ask that you return to your seats until the President confers your degrees. Degree candidates will be congratulated by their Dean, Student Trustee Rachel Hayek, myself, and President Held-Dobler. I will now ask the candidates for the Doctor of Education to come forward. They will be hooded by their dissertation advisor, assisted by Professor Samuel Francera. I now invite Dr. Jonathan Lincoln, Associate Provost for Curriculum and International Education, to the podium.
Marisa Laura Heluk.
Marisa Heluk is being hooded by Dr. Karen Decker. Her dissertation is Teen Dating Violence, Prevention Leadership, a Qualitative Study in Bergen County.
Kristen Ebony Joy Anderson.
Kristen Anderson is being hooded by Dr. Elizabeth Harkins. Her dissertation is Navigating Relationships, a narrative inquiry into Black women teachers' experiences.
Marguerite Elizabeth Moya.
Marguerite Moya's dissertation is Navigating New Jersey's Disability History Mandate, a qualitative study of teacher perceptions, challenges, and pathways to inclusion.
Jessica Esther Jacob.
Jessica Jacob is hooded by Dr. Jihan Mohammed. Her dissertation is Exploring BIPOC Speech-Language Pathologists' Experiences of Collaboration with General Education Teachers in New Jersey.
Caitlin Marie Matthews Bray.
Caitlin Matthews Bray's dissertation is Underrepresented Voices, the Experiences of Black Women Leaders in Institutional Advancement and Development at Predominantly White Institutions.
Mark Allen Medley.
Mark Medley's dissertation is Exploring Parental Involvement and Performance Disparities in English Language Arts Standardized Assessments among African American elementary and middle school students in New Jersey.
Megan Lynn Searles.
Megan Searles' dissertation is Addressing the Barriers of Autistic Students through Academic and Social Engagement at the Higher Education Level.
Karen Spence.
Karen Spence's dissertation is The Impact of the Sheltered Instruction Observation Protocol and culturally responsive teaching on teacher self-efficacy and instruction for English learners in urban high school science classrooms.
Andres Cladera.
Andres Cladera is being hooded by Dr. Danielle Wallace. His dissertation is Navigating Power and Identity, a phenomenological study of queer Latin presidents in U.S. higher education.
James Anthony Hegibelli, Jr.
James Hegibelli's dissertation is exploring African American teacher experiences and attrition in diverse K-8 schools.
I will now ask the candidates for a degree: Master of Arts, Masters of Education, Master of Business Administration, and Master of Science to come forward by college to be recognized. The candidates will come forward in the following order: College of Education, followed by the College of Business. Candidates from the College of Education will be congratulated by Dean Amy Ginsberg, Student Trustee Hayek, myself, and President Heldobler.
Robert M. Massimi. Christine J. Marcelino. Dana Nicole Capitelli. Christy Polidor. Kaya Lillian Bonanno. Morgan Lee Bonanno. Julian A. Alba Navarro. Ralph Lovelace. Nazir Navarro. Ogenerukwe Inwe. Santa Celeste Moya. Dayanara L. Burgos. Jason Christopher Soderstrom. Jamira Janae Gordon. Elizabeth Teterich Martinez. Erin Elizabeth McMean. Alexandra Sams. Betsaida Mendez. Karen Mercedes Tavares Bautista. Catherine Spargo. Amy Patricia Aguilar. Alexa Ray LaPlaca. Monica Burgos. Angela Patricia Palazzo. Nicole Marie Nigro. Catherine M. Mulbyer. Cynthia Page Simon. Julie Ann Colado Rivera. Cameron Mayo. Angela Marie Dixon. Dana Marie Elig. Crystal Chinichi. Mariella Yanet Tapia. Zadesha Iman Robinson. Layla Dubose. Stacy Michelle Dawson. Gladys Araceli Avila Moran. Susan M. Sroji. Zule Alamo. Elizabeth Mary Hartkopf. Renisha O. Chambers. Jasmine Anye Murray. Kristen Abu Ezzedini. Melissa Charisse McZorn. Jessica Faye Goldman. Jasmine Lee Zucker Canonica. Catherine Barrera. Ariel Teresa Caput. Noelle Patrice Giorsi. Joanne Paparozzi. Shirley Denise Lohr. Yanhif Guzman. Vianel Fabian. Idelisa Valdez. Sunny Kim. Erica Arenas. Megan Elizabeth Finan. Susanne Finan. Matthew Stephen Ross. Lisette Vasquez. Samantha Steele Linnedy. Takia Laquari Gilchrist. Frank Rotella. Danielle Seeley Bruno. Elizabeth Feliciano. Camilla Marsh. Arninia Thomas. Bahia Cleveland Ward. Mariana Humcock. Yahira Alicia Hopper. Amani Hani Kataya. Carolyn Elisa Mussenden. Catherine Spinella. Nicole R. Ditrani. Julie Ann Youngman. Molly Rose Grant. Alexandra Ray Torebka. Brittany Catherine Morgan. Mark J. Fritsch Jr. Salvatore Green. Demi Jankowski. Jessica Elisa Amaro. Justin Victor Jablonski. Kayla Rose Scott. Serenity Camille Martin. Christine Black. Kia T. Motley. Neil Murphy. Donna J. Hawks. Nicole Catherine Iapelli. Courtney Danielle Wilburn. Jaylene Elizabeth Alicea. Amanda Ascatino Ramirez. Tori Amar James. Denisha King. Fabi Abdelnour. Junan Yaw. Paula de Carvalho. Kristen Lee Schmidt. Trinity Abeni Brody. Jeffrey O'Brien Locklear. Abba Tutanji. Whitney Marie Lewin. Cecile Samiz. Lakeisha Jones Johnson. Shanair Jenkins. Agnieszka Selina Blazon. Michelle Stephanie Martin. Renee Laterza. Veronica Encalada. Sahar Kurbani. Juliana Diaz. Helen Gonzalez. Elizabeth Maria Martino. Kiara Naya Germain. Angelis de Jesus Adames. Fiorella Medina Ackerley. Gina Marie Oswald. Alana Rick. Jessica Rose Dennerline. Cassandra Nicole Caparuso. Dawn Marie Caparuso. Jasmine Renee Williams. Aaron Keating. Evelina Vitalis. Aranda Lipovica. Amanda Isabel Yacobeles. Shannon Rose DesRochers. Julia Marcia Sklow. Kristen Hearn. Jamie Rosario. Marion Bettencourt. Joy A. Brown. Christopher Smith. Christina Maria Garcia Lebro. Leah Catherine Jankowski. Rachel Paz. Jennifer Carloni. Zacha Del Valle. Natasha Geneva Boyd. Abigail Elena Nachemson. Melissa D'Amato. Yudi Alvear Taborda. Miguel Angel Carrion. Robert Theodore Harsagi. Corey James Rich. Molly Connolly. Emily Lynn Leckie. Samantha Marion. Waukesha Evelyn Elizabeth McCoy. Samantha Danielle Kelly. Dawn Wynn. Jody Berstler. Lauren Logan. Catherine Ray Porashak. Ashley Crow Nemeth. Lisette Yvonne Ruiz. Alexis Johanna Mendez. Shannon Lee Zaremba. Alexander Nicholas Yakowenko. Urjana Lukovi. Emily Tattersall. Karen A. Wasuta. Melissa Ann Conroy. Diamond Maple. Rachelle Gonzalez. Isolina Corporan. Kayla Marie Penn. Melissa Sabrina Nareen. Ajarika V. Grady. Mary Catherine Lynn Gensler. Emily Phyllis Rose. Patricia Nicole Ross. Melissa Madeline Millard. Amatullah Fouché. Michael Champion. Janine Alexis Villani.
We will now present candidates from the College of Business who will be congratulated by Dean Anthony Bowen, Student Trustee Hayek, myself, and President Hell Dobler.
Brandon William Canavino. Carrie Castellano. George Makhlouf. Tatiana Nozier. Robert J. Mejia. Tosharka Markeisha Sims. Christopher Vendra. Alexander Rodriguez. Yesenia Alejandra Urias. Ashe Williams. Andrea Carolina Ojeda. Andrew Rahman. Tomas E. Zabala. Juan Carlos Melendez. Matthew Mansfield. Deanne Curley. Audrey Alexandra St. George. Alma Stephanie Alatriste. Abra Marie Joseph. Amy Lynn Cavadillas. James Codrington. Andrea Hoyos Torres. Mehmet Katirjoglu. Gretchen Soler. Karen Evan Grulon. Johann F. German. Desiree Cisnero. Jason Rivera. Celia M. Rodriguez. Marlene Jaquez. Natalie Montenegro. James Edward Jefferson III. Kelsey O'Rourke. Iris Avena Arenos.
Memrata Jaram.
Swanee Espinoza. Bianca Camille Smith Robinson. Thomas Galan. Alfredo Phillips. Stephanie Nicole Portero Gallegos. Faten Jafar Hussein. Kimberly Kate Stone. Danielle Lynn Farnese. Faith Marina Montesinos. Damian Campoverde. Lisbeth Martinez. Claudia Elisa Lopez Cruzado. Richard Ramon Neris. Christopher Stephen Cuccinello. Dalia A. Lawrence. Danielle Laura McGarry. Jalen Gonzalez. Jihad Wright. Shan Batal. Ariana Page Alonzo. Alexandra Teresa Jubin. Nancy Mila Mucha. Jessica Sacomano. Jack Berlin. Mina Youssef. Stephen Albert Alamani. Hanane Zitan. Alicia Rosales Chavez. Claudia Falcon Gavilan. Dawn Brian Heim. Jonathan Scheck.
Tiffany Vina.
Evelyn Jacqueline Gonzalez. Briaja Norel Faniel. Jenna Marie Pascali. Danielle Jennifer Pascariello. Catherine Cordova. Michelle Greenwood. Thomas Duffy. Danielle Lee Regan. Nelson Luis Gonzalez III. Max Auerbach. Matthew Daniel Andrade. Maria Monod. Adeline C. Amicial. Joanne Rogers. Saleh Kaplan. Ulku Gunhan. Crystal Star Hodge. Damaris Acevedo. Eliana Bala. Thomas David Reifsnyder. Brian Lawrence Sadrowski. Robert Samuel Oduro. Maria C. Calero. Lindy Karina Lopez. Claudia Rose Gomez. Shaquana Ronique Nelson. Jordan Samuel Wade. Jennifer Lubin. Saji Marie Francois Eliasaint. Christian Giovanni Yuki. George Zambrano. Edgar Ribon. Julio Valencia. Rachel Jane Yurkanin. Darald Altini. Holden C. Morelli. Danny Leandro Henao Para. Maciel Andalese. Elisabetta Topi. Anayo Egwanwu. Mohammed Hussein Saad Hussein. Zachary George Colazo. Roshana Fatima Hassan. Erica Maria Peña Capayan. Carmen Rodriguez.
Congratulations,
George
George.
Hemanetz III. Maury Kusa. Ashley Eileen Morellis. Kay Candace Johnson. Camila Yafar. Robin Rodriguez Hernandez. Danelisa Hernandez. Juan Jose Ferris Burnett. Giselle Yareli Mendez Lopez. Arnica Begum Laboni. Melissa Castillo. Mariel Zabala Vasquez. Ruth K. Ithau. Kelly Lynn Bajek. Nevali S. Plasencia. Alyssa N. Supa. Rachel E. Soul. Tiffany Collins. Sebastian Andre Bazantes.
Daniel Williams.
Sataris Landau. Mari Ines Hai. Medalit Solon. Robert Scott McClements. Ez Hamad Siam. Dynasty Bryant. Tatiana Shante Owensby.
Take a step forward.
Tiasha India Jefferson. Jennifer Nolasco. Diana Vanessa Crespo. Diana E. Fonke Lepiani. Dunia Darwich. Joanna C. Sparaglio. Dushko Tashev. Megan Michelle Rumpf. Nicole Imbriano. DeAndre Zuriel Davenport. Dominique Hicks Green. Mahin R. Rahman. Joshua Ramon Garcia. Fabio Luca Yanaco. Massimita Croma.
Devon Barbieri.
Oshin Castillo. Devin Marie Chimino. Francinia Rodriguez. Amanda Yamali Zahra. Jennifer Elizabeth Aguirre. Tanya Trenchevska. Anna Sophia Hallenbeck. Tanisha Ajay Coleman. Kristen Lenora James. Anam Ara Anwar. Naji Christian Burnett. Agustina Garrido Leon. Mirela Seriani. Leslie Carolina Ramos. Beatriz Brandao Soares. Emily Rose Fiola. Marina Claire Holihan. Ahmed Abdallah. Luis Miguel del Prado Guevara. Terrence James Cox. Jason Alexis Maza. Jeanette Mehta. Grace Na Afi Hammond. William Emmanuel Canas. Devin Novicki. Yasmin Alsamna. Taichiro Naito. Ashley Bautista Manzanares. Laura Candace Jackson. Winnie M. Riney. Marianne Mueru Muriu. Madison Page Fudge. Eddie Carpio Garcia. Annabelle Garcia. Keon Michael Osborne. Anastasia Sue Ann Lowe.
And last but not least,
Larissa M. Zephyr.
After the conferral of degrees, University mascot Pio and President Heldobler will lead everyone in one last willpower chant. The recessional will follow, which will be led by President Heldobler, Pio, and the platform guests. For safety reasons, the new degree holders will then recess following the platform guests. The doctoral graduates will follow the platform party, and the remaining graduates will then recess through the main aisle to exit the field. President Heldobler, all the degree candidates have now been presented, and I am pleased to report that the candidates presented have completed requirements for their degrees during the academic year 2025 and 2026 and are recommended by the faculty and certified by the Board of Trustees for their respective degree conferral.
Thank you, Provost Powers. And now let's get to the moment we have all been waiting for. Will the faculty members and those in the administration holding faculty rank please rise? Will the Doctor of Education candidates please come forward and face me, forming a line in front of the stage? Facing me, please. Thanks. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the William Patterson University of New Jersey, I confer upon each of you the Doctor of Education. Congratulations. Will all the doctor candidates please turn and face the audience? Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce the newest doctors in the world. Congratulations! Will the candidates for the master's degrees please rise? By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the William Patterson University of New Jersey, I confer upon each of you the master's degree that you have earned and for which you have been recommended. Congratulations, graduates! All right, let's do one last willpower chant. I say will, you say power. Will! Power. Will! Power. Will! Power!
William Madison, proud pioneers, orange and black, the colors ever held dear. I say will, you say power. Is what we cheer to William Madison pioneers. We are the U.S. founding community. We strive for honor, justice, and equity. I'll stand for you and you will stand for me as William Madison pioneers. Trailblazing piles, we are brave pioneers. Undaunted, we will leap across any frontier. We stand committed throughout our years to William Madison pioneers. I say will, you say